Awakening spiritually is an awakening in awareness. This is the very first transformation on each person's spiritual journey. It is the moment when our heart opens, when we realize there is a deeper and vaster dimension of life that we had unconsciously overlooked before. In its literal sense, awakening means to wake up. It is as if we were dreaming, and suddenly we wake. When still asleep, we live passively. We react out of habit. We are easily carried away by desires, by fears, and by narrow viewpoints. When we are awake, we live with more awareness. We step outside the mind and observe thoughts and emotions as they come and go. The things we once thought were ourselves, for example, in the past, when thoughts appeared in our mind, we immediately believed that those thoughts were who we are. Or when anger, anxiety, or restlessness arose within us, we would say to ourselves, "I'm angry, I'm worried, I'm restless." Once we awaken spiritually, we realize that all of these are only illusions woven by the mind. That is when we know there is an emotion of anger arising within us. But that anger is not who we are. There is an emotion of worry arising within us. But that worry is not who we are. There is an emotion of restlessness arising within us. But that restlessness is not who we are. And when we begin to live in awareness, we start to choose our actions instead of merely reacting. Awakening is like an alarm bell, the very first ray of light that shatters the darkness of ignorance. It may come suddenly or gradually to anyone. It may come when you suffer the loss of someone you love. It may come when you face natural disasters, when waves rise up to swallow you whole. It may come when you lose everything, your motivation to live, your passions, or your dreams. It may come when you are immersed in the love of nature, or when you have already stepped onto the spiritual path. You never know when it will knock on your door, but once it comes, it shakes you awake. And from that moment on, you no longer wish to live in a dream ever again. And on the journey of life, a person may go through many moments of awakening at different levels. In Buddhism, this is close to the idea of initial awakening. In Hinduism, it is Brahma Jnana. In Christianity, it is metanoia. Though the names are different, they are all the first rays of light, leading toward complete awakening. In the previous video, I shared that a human being is made up of 3 layers: the body, the outer material layer, the psyche, the place where thoughts, emotions, memories, and ideas reside. The source, the deepest layer, where life and pure awareness exist. If you have not seen that video yet, please go back and watch it to grasp the foundation. And in this video, we will go deeper into the second circle, psyche and absolute inner freedom. The psyche, also known as the inner world, is an endless flow of thoughts and emotions. It is like a transmitter that never stops, often repeating old memories or worries about the future. We easily mistake it as "I'm worried," "I'm suffering." In truth, all of these are only residual energies within psyche, waiting to be released. And it is here, in the second circle, the psyche, where these streams of residual energies keep flowing, that the journey toward absolute inner freedom truly begins. When the residual energies in the psyche are dissolved, you are no longer swept away by waves of suffering or worry, no longer imprisoned in the endless stream of thoughts. This freedom does not come from leaving behind your old life, leaving your old work, or leaving the people who caused you pain. This freedom comes from dissolving all inner suffering, from releasing all the residual energies within the psyche, from letting go of everything that is not truly you. The emotions, the endless thoughts, they were never you. When all the residual energies within the psyche are dissolved, there is absolute inner freedom. You can walk through life with a serene heart. You still love, you still live, you still laugh, but you are no longer entangled in any of it. In other words, absolute inner freedom is the full return to your true self. Only pure presence remains, clear, peaceful, and vast, like the open sky. St. John of the Cross once said, "To reach satisfaction in all, desire satisfaction in nothing." Indeed, throughout life's journey, we are always longing for something, but precisely because of this longing, we have never truly been free. When the mind is still reaching outward to seek, it is at the same time binding itself to disappointment, anxiety, and the fear of loss. In Buddhism, absolute inner freedom is close to the concept of enlightenment, a state of fulfillment and stability, from which one never falls back into ignorance. In Hinduism, it is the realization that Atman is one with Brahman. In Christianity, it is salvation, the soul purified, to live in unity with God. In Sufi Islam, it is fana, the dissolution of the ego, to merge completely into the divine will of Allah. The common essence of all wisdom traditions is this: when we transcend the narrow ego and realize the ultimate truth, we touch absolute liberation, absolute inner freedom. The 26-day journey. On this journey, the journey of mastering the mind, of finding inner peace, by dissolving the residual energies within psyche, I will walk alongside you. That is why I created the journey. 26 days of healing inner wounds and awakening the infinite potential within. This is a completely free journey. Each day, you will receive a lesson in your email. It would be unrealistic for me to say that by simply going through this 26 days, you will reach absolute inner freedom. But I am certain of this: if you fully experience this journey, your psyche will go through a powerful transformation. You will find yourself responding more calmly in stressful situations of life. You will enjoy life more, and the love for life will begin to blossom within you. You will learn how to let go of worrying thoughts, to sleep more deeply. And each morning, you will wake up, feeling a renewed sense of energy. And there are many, many more wonderful things awaiting you. If right now you think these are just words of introduction, perhaps a little exaggerated, then I invite you to see for yourself. Through this 26-day journey of healing inner wounds and awakening the infinite potential within, to help you understand this journey more deeply, as well as the awakening journey I myself have walked through, I have written 3 letters for you. They will help you connect more deeply with this path. You can find those 3 letters in the description below. I am Zoe. See you in this meaningful and profound healing journey. Thank you for being here at this very moment, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.